Alright guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Ashton McLeod, and today I have actually found a new game that at least for me, struck my interest enough to purchase it, download it, and make a video of it. This is Robin Hood Sherwood Builders. I have never played this game before. I've watched one review video of it on YouTube, which didn't spoil anything. It was basically like a standard review of, how's the graphics look, how's the story, stuff like that, how the character, a little bit about like how the characters, interact and stuff like that. Just your standard review. That's the only information I've got. So I'm going in blind as you guys are. I'm not going to skip the cutscenes or the tutorial stuff.
Locksley survived the burning sands of faraway lands as he served his role in the unforgiving Crusades. He emerged unscathed from deadly scourges just to become an exile and face mightier enemies in his own home country. After his previous hideout in Sherwood, which was razed to the ground, the forests of Sherwood granted refuge to him and his retinue, while its new rulers threatened all. King Richard the Lionheart's untimely demise plunged England into chaos and left roving bands and their petty warlords free to fight amongst themselves for territory and influence. The Sheriff of Nottingham, a murderer and usurper, exploiting the pervasive lawlessness, pillages one area after another, increasing his power and leaving the poor residents of Sherwood at the mercy of wild fate.
Oh, okay. Alright, camera, basic controls. I'm going to do my best to not talk over any of the story beats and clips and, cutscenes and stuff as best I can. Alright, alright, we can jump. What do we got? Tree. Alright, we got like a stamina meter I see down there. Guessing the green one is health. We can sprint. We can crouch. Alright, we can't go prone. That's alright. Alright, what do we got for combat? More realistic and demanding combat mode. Allows for more precise execution of combo attacks. Easier targeting enemies, but demands more thinking when it comes to timing your attacks. Intended for players to prefer a more tactical approach. More dynamic. From its movement while using basic attacks, it makes it easier to dodge enemy attacks, but requires you to have greater control over attack range and makes combo attacks more difficult to carry out. Alright, well, we can change it later, so let's go with that one. Alright, so difficulty writes the gameplay challenge you'll face, mostly affecting enemy strength and behavior. What do we got? Just your bog standard, easy, normal, hard. Given I've never played this before, we're gonna stick to easy. Alright, can be toggled. I'm guessing this is, yeah, hold or toggle. I'm gonna leave it on hold, because, I might want to, quit sprinting at some point. Alright, okay, so that lets you change your combat style. Alright, let's go over here. Alright, okay. I hope you guys don't want to read that, because even I, on the TV, am having a hard time reading that. Alright, main goal is to liberate the 4 regions in central England from the rule of Sheriff of Nottingham and his followers. Eliminating enemies and aiding the defenseless through quests and events increases Robin's reputation in the given region. Alright, achieving a score of 40% in reputation in a region unlocks the ability to start its main story quest. Who's successful Conclusion ultimately liberates that region. Alright. While exploring a region, you encounter events and quests that will bring you closer to completing your adventure's main goal. Some of these will include saving village residents from execution, escorting them, and rescuing them from kidnappers. Alright, alright. Attacking convoys, warehouses, and tax collectors. Defending people against corrupt knights, ruthless soldiers, forest raiders, and many other threats. Your character's development will depend on the effective use of skill points and expansion of your own settlement, allowing you to craft necessary items, gain special abilities, or produce the necessary raw materials. Okay. Alright. Okay. I will say this right away. One feeling I'm getting right away, I'm getting very much like Assassin's Creed feels. That's the vibe I'm getting. Alright. Move, equip, select. Alright. Got me a bottle of water. Alright. Food and hydration. Remember to regularly check your indicators of hunger and thirst. If you neglect either of these conditions, they can have lethal consequences. Alright. Simple food items can be found in the world or bought at traders. You can construct a kitchen in Robin's village that will enable the preparation of much fancier meals. Water is a far simpler matter. Luckily, you just need to find a well and have required empty bottles on you. Don't be fooled though. Bottles are significant items that need to be managed well. They can determine the success of your mission more than once. Alright, so bottles are kind of important. Oh my god, everything is tiny. Alright. 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 Art of trade. Alright, what's the tutorial say about that? Traders can be found in villages and towns throughout the realm. May happily buy and sell items in exchange for gold. Okay, makes sense. Every trader has their own specialization, which determines what they can sell you. Fortunately, they'll buy whatever you're willing to unload. If you want to earn more from trading, remember to develop the skill in the skill tree, which affects just that. Alright, trading skill. Buy an item you're interested in, select it from the list, choose the amount, and press buy. Sell an item from your inventory, select it, and press sell. Alright, what do you got? Alright. Okay, I see things are having a wait here, too. Alright. Alright. Alright, so unlike Assassin's Creed, your weapons have durability. Alright. 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 Alright, alright. Alright, so I've got a simple sword, a hood, and some stones. Alright, can I... Alright, so it seems like he's got... What, infinite hatches, basically? Alright, well, I don't need to buy that many, so... Just get back to the point where there's one. Alright, an X button to buy. Alright, so is that in our inventory now? Oh, yeah. Alright, alright. Whoa, whoa. I can move that around. Oh, hey, look at that. I can turn my lantern on and off. It's kind of neat. Little flashlight. Alright. Hunter vision. I'm guessing that's kind of like the Assassin's Creed variety of the same thing, where it kind of shows you the enemies or the stuff you can collect, interact with, stuff like that. Speak to Tuck. Alright, where's Tuck? Well, Little John is living up to his name. Alright, Alright, Friar Tuck.
I always worry when you're away from home for long, Robbie.
Alright, so I can select what I'm going to say, which I've only got one option.
My good friar, the sheriff will face death well before I do.
Alright.
Hoity as always. I'm just glad to see you in good health, friend.
Alright.
Don't worry, we're not in danger this time. We're safe here.
I can't help but worry. After that nightmare when the Crown's men discovered our old home.
This time they won't run into us. We're well hidden. I saw to that.
The previous settlement was so splendid, too. But I know you all too well, you crafty fox. Fighting back matters to you, doesn't it?
What matters is everyone made out alive. After I defeated Black Henry and Free Marion, the sheriff completely lost his composure. We must stop the enemy before he becomes too powerful.
Enemies, plural. The king and the sheriff don't stop at their own henchmen. You constantly hear about even more scoundrels plaguing the surroundings of the city.
King's allies grow in numbers. Some are bought with land assignment, others threatened with death and confiscations. We must weaken the grip of the king and the sheriff if we are to feel safe here.
Definitely, Roy. Why, just recently, little John got his shirt all cut up. We can't have you all take risks like that.
He'll recover. You know him. We each have our crosses to bear. You say so yourself.
Well said. No, you may be right. This settlement seems secure.
This time no one will find us. Time to let an arrow loose right into the beast's heart.
I believe you, dear Roy. But before you do that, you must regain strength. Setting up a new village is exhausting work. Eat something. Have a drink. Rest in your home. We'll talk later.
Alright. Equipment and inventory. Alright, next tutorial. This is what your inventory looks like. All the equipment here. You can access it any time simply by pressing the back button. Hold something to access it during the game. You can also use hotbar by pressing the relative number key. Your backpack has limited capacity and carry weight. As you progress through Robin's skill tree, you'll be able to increase the amount of space in your inventory. Definitely going to be putting points into that because I see myself picking up all kinds of crap. Of course, your travels, you may find yourself in a possession of special items. These are typically related to quests. They weigh nothing and take up no space in your inventory. Alright, so like most games, your quest items, like Dark Souls, your quest items don't weigh nothing. They don't exist outside of the fact they exist, if that makes sense. In the world, you'll come across several sets of apparel. Each consists of 7 items: armor, gauntlets, trousers, and boots. Armor, gauntlets, trousers, and boots. That sounds like 4. Oh, okay, there's more. Finish reading. Parts such as the hood, shoulder, and cloak are the only items that affect only appearance. Alright, so we're mainly looking for like armor, gauntlets, trousers, and boots. And the rest of it's cosmetic, like your hood, shoulder, and cloak. Alright. Without protection, the forest of Sherwoods would be impossible to survive, even for the craftiest outlaws. Special gear can be produced in a weaving mill, which can be constructed in Robin's village. Alright. The armor Robin wears can only be switched out for another. Robin always wears armor, or sold to a merchant. It's worth to remember, however, that crafting and collecting it isn't always the easiest feat. So you can't, like, take your armor off. You always wear armor. Alright. That makes sense. Items you no longer want in your inventory can be discarded underground. Remember, however, that they will most likely disappear irretrievably after time. If you don't want to lose anything, put it in a safe place, preferably in your chest. Alright. That makes sense, of course. Why can't I pick up that rock? Alright. Oh, boy. Looking for the quest. Oh, I gotta eat and drink. Alright, well, there's some more rocks. Let's grab those. I'm gonna have a bag of rocks pretty soon. Alright, let's see, I've got Yarrow Potion. So that'll let you regenerate health. It'll cure your thirst a little bit. Hood. Decorative. Stone. Ah, skewered boar. Alright, how do I... Okay. You equip it and you eat it. Alright, so we'll move and equip that. That is a very blue bottle of water. Alright. Food and water. Let's find that well again. There it is. Alright. There. Let's get some more water bottles. Alright. Alright, gotta go sleep and home. Okay. Good people of Burnsdale, I'm asking for your help. Okay, so there's some quests. Alright, well, we're not gonna do quests just yet. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Is that another... Alright. Sweet. Grab that. Alright, that's apparently my chest. Okay, this is my home, so I'm gonna feel guilty about stealing that bread. Alright, what's that? Repair tools. Alright, so I got some stuff in here I can... Okay, so I got a little stash of food. That's good. I wonder if you have to manually come back here every time. Alright, no. Oh, I see. I gotta... Alright, okay, so I can... Alright, so I can wake up in the morning, at midnight, when the moon comes up, or like midday. So, sunrise, sunset, midday, or midnight. Alright, well, I want to wake up in the morning. That makes the most sense. Alright. Nice and sleepy. Let's, Alright, Friar Tuck, please be in the same spot. Oh, hey, look, all the stones came back. Okay, what's that? That's my salt now. Good thing too, it started raining.
Have you already managed to get some rest? Good friend. It'll never cease to amaze me how quickly you recover. But so little sleep can't be good.
It's good for you, as long as you have water instead of wine, good friar.
So you say. But those who sleep long aren't quick to sin. I'll be keeping my wine.
I knew how you'd react. Take it easy, Tuck. Your cask supply's safe.
I should think so. It's a strategic reserve for a time of crisis.
Certainly. Not another word.
I take it you make yourself so exhausted. You can't keep track of your things. Where's your bow?
This time I didn't lose anything. They broke it during a hunt. I've had so much work with building a new village that I haven't had time to craft a new one yet.
The forest hasn't been kind to us of late. The worst is behind us, however, and you can take to making your bow in peace. Grab a hatchet and fell a few trees. The wood should suffice for both the bow and the arrows. I have a hemp cord here that should do as a bowstring.
That's all the help I need. Thank you, Tuck.
Alright.
A bow is crucial for survival. See to crafting, but be right back. Our village needs your help.
Alright. Inventory. Oh, and that's kind of funny. One I bought's actually better. It's kind of funny. 5 to 10. Oh, I guess his is kind of better, but it's slightly heavier. So let's equip. All right. All right. Well, we got some little trees here. Alright, pick up the tree bits. I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot of that. Can I cut this one down too, or is it just for glowy ones? Alright, must not be able to cut that one down. So what are you? Oh. Alright, that's... Okay, I might like the other... Okay, so going in the inventory. Alright, yeah, chill. Alright, let's try the dynamic one. See if...
Step it up, Robert. Barely breaking a sweat.
Alright. Yeah, my problem is I can't see what any of that says. I can't. Alright, do I have a different weapon? Let's, how... Alright. How do I... Okay, Okay, fair. Okay, sword out.
Come on, Robert. Show me what you Is that your best shot? Or are you just warming up?
Alright.
Are you trying to tickle me with those swings? My granny swings her cane harder than that. Is that your best shot?
Okay, I feel like I like the dynamic better.
Are you trying to tickle me with those swings? Step it up, Robert. Barely breaking a sweat. You call that an attack? I'll see screws with sharp hooks. Are you trying
Alright.
to tickle me with those swings?
I just managed to parry unintentionally.
That your best shot? Or are you just warming up? My granny swings her cane harder than that. Step it up, Robert. Barely breaking a sweat. You call that an attack?
Ow. Well, at least I can't die during this, so I got that going for me.
Screws with sharper moves.
Alright, alright. Whew. Okay. Okay, so right bumper also attacks?
Come
Alright.
on, Robert. Show me what you got.
Okay, right bumper is your heavy attack.
Is that your best shot? Or are you just warming up? My granny swings her cane harder than that. Step it up, Robert. Barely breaking a sweat. Are you trying to tickle me with those swings? Step it up,
Alright,
Robert.
come on, come on.
Barely breaking a sweat. I've seen squirrels with sharper moves. My granny swings her cane harder than that.
Alright, alright. So we can. Okay, so we can use the left bumper to use our circle menu to. Alright. Find the glowy tree and we'll cut that one down. Alright. So we've got to craft a bow, craft arrows. Alright, let's switch back to our sword just so we got something. Um Oh, okay. Y button, we can change that. It's the little things like that that'd be nice to have as an actual tutorial. So we need. Alright, can we craft a bow? I am gonna see if I can't find some more glowy trees, and we'll cut those down. I haven't figured out why some trees can be chopped and others can't, but I guess we're out of stamina. Let's let our stamina build back up. Alright, come on. Okay, this one? Alright. Now switch tabs, arrows. Alright, alright, craft. Oh, we got 200 arrows. Okay. Alright, now let's see, we can also equip that. Now we can. Alright, now how do we add arrows to the quiver? Okay, equip arrows. Alright, I don't know who our friend is, but let's not shoot him. Alright, we got a bow. We'll go talk to Friar Tuck. Yeah, like I said, I'm just kind of feeling the game out a little bit.
This bow is a start, and it will leave you with fewer reasons to fear. Unless you get on Marion's bad side again and suggest a post in the kitchen for her. Even the purest steel and holy water wouldn't help you then.
Time's long past. We've explained things to each other and agreed I wouldn't make this mistake again. Speaking of who, have you seen her anywhere?
Calm yourself. No one's lured her into a trap this time. She said she absolutely had to go and help with the locals, so she'll be back soon.
That sounds like her. You said you could use my help here?
Yes, there are many things we need. Food being most urgent. A better archer couldn't be found in all of Sherwood. Before you set off to take from the bridge, perhaps you could use your skills to aid us.
Alright.
Gladly try out the new bow. Stoke the fire. We're having a roast tonight. I'll leave the meat in storage.
Alright.
Everyone in the village is working so intensely. A small feast should lift their spirits.
Alright. Great hunt. One way of securing food is through hunting. Luckily, there's no shortage of game in the local woods. A hunter's skillful eye is bound to promptly spot prey where it is most easily found. Does are alert, careful creatures. Sometimes they're tricky in a quarry. For tricky quarry, it's essential to approach them carefully and make good use of your archery skills. To use your bow, you'll need a few arrows and a free arm to draw it. Senses are one of your most important skills. Their development significantly affects gameplay and is possible by developing the trapper's hut in your village. Hunter's vision and tracking are most useful senses when hunting. However, remember to also develop intuition and keen eyesight, levels of which to improve the performance of other senses. Alright. Just as useful as hunting is during fighting is the ability to make the passage of time seem slower to Robin, using the Y button, It allows him to more easily manage his targets. This, as well as his other skills, can be improved in the skill tree. Okay. Alright. Alright, so... Alright, so we can use our hunter vision. Slow motion, alright. Okay, slow motion also, I think, uses stamina. Alright, we'll see if I can take me on a deer. Alright, hunter vision. Alright. Whoa. Whoa, I didn't mean to. Fire, okay, it was just a shrub. There's a pot there. Alright, let's see. Best archer in all of Sherwood, huh? Can't even hit a pot. Oh, okay, we hit it that time. But I don't think it broke. No, it didn't break. Alright, alright, garlic. Garlic and salt. Just take that. Alright, yeah, I just gotta remember how to use my buttons. AO. Alright, we'll grab that stuff as well. Whoa. Sword. Alright. 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 Cheese, some coin. Alright. What's that? Eel. Alright. Let's switch back to our bow for the time being. Whoa! Oh, what the hell? What the hell? That deer was just asking to die. Never seen it until it. Ooh, where's another one? Oh, they're a little restless. Come on. Alright. So we gotta kill, what, 5 deer? God, why are we... What has got them moving? What? That one quite literally just walked into... Like, that one literally walked into being shot. Like... Alright, just look around for that other deer. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. And another one walked right in front of me. Fun times, fun times. Oh. Ooh, dodged. Oh, I missed that one. Alright, there's a little bitty watchtower. Alright, so... Whoop. Is there anything here? No, it does give me an okay sightline though. I wonder if I'd be better off free aiming the bow. Oh yeah, rather than aim, just... Got one. And I'm sure deer hide has plenty of uses too. Alright, it's a little simpler than Assassin's Creed, where in Black Flag you had to, like, actually skin the animal and whatnot. Not literally, like, where you're running a knife and whatnot, but, you know, you had to stop at the animal and, you know, push a button. Alright, let's head back to Friar Tuck. Yeah, like I said, guys, I do apologize if this is a longer video. It's just, it's the first time I've ever played this. So, trying to do what I can. So is this I want to say it's an open world too. Well, at least that's what it seems like so far. Oh, I gotta deliver the deer meat to the warehouse. Okay. A little bit of a quarry. Alright. Hey, copper. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, Friar Tuck. So, is there... Okay, let's see. Active... Okay, so that's like a map. Okay, this is a skill tree. How many skill points? Oh, that's 6 skill points. Alright. Let's make our way back to Friar Tuck and go for a bit of a dip. Surprised sprinting doesn't drain my stamina. Alright. Thought I was gonna do some Assassin's Creed stuff off of that, but that's alright. Alright, to the warehouse. Okay, which building is the warehouse? Pray tell. Okay, this one. Alright, deer meat is in the storage. Put the hide in there too, why not? Alright, Friar Tuck.
Saints and heaven above, you're back safe and sound, good Hobbit. Allow me to ask, how goes the matter of our does? Was your hunt successful?
How long have we known each other that you still need to ask? My eyes haven't failed me this time either. I just hope that there's enough for everyone. Please, make sure they have a warm meal today.
By the blessed mother, of course it shall be done. Well fed, and under your leadership, they will soon take up proper work.
What do you mean by that?
The expansion of our settlement, of course. The merry men are starting to run out of breathing room. You are surrounded with many loyal people. Each of them needs a roof over their head. The more houses there are, the more able bodies will have for work.
I think I know what you're hinting at, Tuck.
Have I become that predictable? In that case, I won't beat about the bush. We need wood to construct homes for the village's inhabitants. There's more of us here with each passing day.
Alright. Alright, so we gotta put some pine into storage and some stone. Alright. Alright, guys. I feel like this is kind of a good spot to call it for this episode anyway. If you enjoyed the video, different series I know, if you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and so you don't miss, new uploads of this or the other series I do, you guys know the deal. Leave a comment if you guys are enjoying this. I'd like to hear you guys' opinions, feedback. Maybe somebody could even give me tips or tricks or hints in the comments as well. Maybe, please. I think I'm doing okay so far. But other than that, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out. Bye-bye.